Welcome, live viewers, welcome, replay viewers, to my broadcast. I am simulcasting on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Periscope, all at Tiffany TLC Music, all my own music, except one song that was written for me. I do mostly modern American folk, some other styles and hints of other things tossed in there as well. Oops, let me go down there. Hi, 1N1T initials. Hey, thanks for retweeting. You were on yesterday, weren't you? Good to see you back, if I'm not mistaken there. All right, so I am me, welcome. All right, I'm going to make sure all my places are open. Facebook and YouTube are the main ones that I need to still open. I have Periscope, Twitch, and then I will start playing songs. If anybody feels like sharing where they're from, how they're doing, these are difficult times for many of us. I fall in that category where I live, but it's not as bad as it could be for sure. But it's still worse than it used to be. Hi, the Comish, welcome on Periscope. I often will say on Periscope or on Twitch or whatever to let people know who I'm talking to, because 4 places at once, this gets a little confusing. So you can also follow me on Twitter, same username, Tiffany TLC Music. All right. So today I'm going to focus primarily on, hi K-pop, it's your first day on Periscope. You will love it, I predict. Welcome. It is my favorite place of all the places that I'm broadcasting right now. So anyway, what was I saying? Oh, I'm going to focus primarily today on mellow music, as I am calling it, because I have a bit of a headache. It's my 3rd day. Hey Cloud, so good to see you. How are you doing? How's it going? This is a difficult time these days. How has it been for you? Periscope musicians and friends. All right, I am sharing on Facebook. Sip of water. Yeah. Hi, car driver. I like that username. All right, so I think I'm going to start with my song called "You Always." No, not that one. It was long ago. So this is my love lost song. I have a love kept song, as I call it, and a love lost song. This is my love kept, or my love lost song. Both true stories. I did my love kept song yesterday. We each needed so much when we met that night. We rushed right in, it seemed so right. Neither of us had known true intimacy, so we clung to each other like two lost at sea. It was long ago and far away, yet we're friends right now, even more than yesterday. They say we married young, we were both in school, and neither of us was really ready. Yeah, we didn't have the tools. We didn't know how to really talk. We didn't know how to really be. So we couldn't find help. Someone to help us see. It was long ago and far, far away, yet we're friends right now, even more than yesterday. Been decades since since we split, we each married anew. We both have kids now, just not me and you. Yet we each have found our way, though on different paths. Still, you're a close friend. The distance is not so vast. It was long ago and far, far away. Yet we're friends right now, even more than yesterday. I adore my husband, you adore your wife. We love our families in a way we know, in a way we'd want another life. Yet I still sometimes wonder, what if someone had lent a hand? I still sometimes marvel, imagining where we might stand. It was long ago and far, far away. Yet we're friends right now, even more than yesterday. Even more than yesterday. Thanks for listening to that. That's my song. I keep mixing that up. It was long ago. And it is a true story about a love lost. But it was but it's not a mournful song so much as it is sort of a marveling song. It's written many years after the split. So that's why I was able to be philosophical about it and just think about the relationship and think about how people change. They cross paths sometimes if they're going to split up. And right here, they were so much alike. And then they head in different directions and hook up with different people and take different paths and grow apart. And it's really interesting sometimes to see how people change over time after they've split up. Trevor, so good to see you. How are you doing? Are you guys able to smell our smoke over there where you are? Hi, Kaplan. I hear it's spread across all the way to where you are, I think. It's been hideous here. We actually got a break in the smoke today, but it's been unhealthy, from anywhere from unhealthy for sensitive groups to unhealthy to like hazardous. I'm about to sneeze, but it's not from the smoke. So it's actually very clear today. I don't know why. Anyway, it's been really awful to be hiding out from COVID and not even able to go in your backyard. With COVID, you can go in your backyard. But when you add the smoke in there, you're not even supposed to go in your backyard. Wow. Really? All the way over there? Because aren't you in Michigan, right? If I'm right, I did hear from somebody that it was in Michigan specifically. Minnesota? Michigan. I think it's Michigan. Wow, I'm surprised that it's that bad where you are. Jeez. Well, that's so interesting. Does it smell smoky when you go outside? Or does it just look smoky? I tell you, got to take action on climate change. We're living it here in California, especially. It's absolutely horrendous and so catastrophic. It's really scary. At least I live in an area that's unlikely to actually catch on fire itself, but I also live in an area that's more likely to kind of catch the smoke because it's in a valley. So it's been very trying. That's good. So it's probably kind of high up For us, it varies, but oftentimes it's so bad that when you go outside, you're like, okay. And sometimes it smells like smoke in your house, depending on how well you're able to filtration and keep air out. Anyway, how have you been doing if you feel like sharing? That's my update. That, and I've had a headache for 3 days. Ooh, that's why it's mellow music today. I might end on with Train, but that's it. I'm not going to do anything upbeat. Thanks for sharing. Ooh, that reminds me. Oh no, I did share on Periscope, Musicians and Friends. All right, so I think I'm going to do The Sun on the Sea. That's a nice, mellow, happy song. We had to cancel our Yosemite vacation next week. Hayes there too. Wow. Unbelievable. So amazing. Yeah, I saw a satellite picture of it spreading on the southern part of the U.S. It's spreading all the way to the East Coast. And on the northwest, spreading like over at least a state or two. So like, even if we wanted to go out of state to a nearby state on a vacation, but we had to cancel our Yosemite trip because the air quality was high up in the hazardous category. Terry, so good to see you. How are you doing tonight? There in Southern California. We were just, we've had a little break from the smoke today. Just so glorious. We spent like an hour in our backyard. Ooh, crazy times, right, Trevor? Thank you for that empathy and acknowledgement. It is crazy making, and I really feel for people who, Warrior Grandma, I guess, had to evacuate. Her name's Susan. You know, you've seen her, I'm sure, on broadcast, from Oregon. Yay. How's your air quality down there, Terry? And might have to evacuate again. I cannot fathom going through an evacuation on top of everything, let alone having your house burned down. Just too much. Need it to stop. Things could have been done to prevent climate change from getting this bad and prevent COVID from getting this bad. And that's why the only solace I take nowadays is campaigning. I do election volunteering every day because it's very personal for me. It's like it's coming into my home and my life in a real, tangible, scary, threatening way. In not one way, but two. And not one way, but two ways. It's crazy. I've never seen anything like this in my life. Is fair. Yeah, it's hard to know because, it can look hideous here and the air quality can be okay. It's all about how high the smoke is. So probably the same there. And there's so many factors, We have so many sources of pollution in our world still, traffic and so on like that. So I'm going to do this lovely Take Me Away to Another Place song about the sun on the sea, one of my favorite spots. It's actually, Terry, not in Southern California. If you've heard this, I'm not sure if you've heard this or not. It is in Northern California, but it is still on the coast. This is about a half hour from where I grew up, and we'd love to go back there. It's near where my mom lives, at least once or twice a year. This year, just once. I close my eyes and breathe in. The salty air delights me. A gas call invites me. The crash of a wave excites me. A sound like a rain stick. I open my eyes to see. Carry a billion petals glittering as they pour toward the sea. Toward the sun on the sea. Toward the sea and the sun. Toward the sun on the sea. Calling to me. Along the shore I slowly walk, feeling each grain of sand, but my eyes are drawn back toward the sea, and all the beams reflecting. I turn and stare, mesmerized, as if in a trance, overcome by the beauty. I burst forth in dance with the sun on the sea and the sun, with the sun on the sea, dancing with me. Waves spreading over the sand, rolls and rolls of white silk, encrusted with pearly beads, tiny bubbles glistening. A big wave crashes on the shore, rushes forth to meet me. I stumble back laughing, it licks toes to greet me. The sun on the sea and the sun on the sea, playing with me. Mike, soon I reach the tide pools, teeming with life, yay. Green anemone shimmering, starfish clustering. Slow but sure I scale the rock, bare feet, bare hands, mindful each step to the top, to behold the ocean grand, and the sun on the sea and the sun on the sea, dazzling me. Out at sea the rock juts, the wave hits the foam, flies, hey alarm, a waterfall of diamonds pours down, a sea swims by without a sound. Soon the sun will go down, a loved one will come around to coax me away from the sparkling sea, while I look back longingly, back toward the sun on the sea, toward the sea and the sun, toward the sun on the sea, calling to me, back toward the sun on the sea, toward the sea and the sun, toward the sun on the sea, calling to me, back toward the sun on the sea, toward the sea and the sun, back toward the sun on the sea, calling to me to dance with me, to play with me, to dazzle me. It's where I long to be. deep no, but it wasn't working. Thanks for the lovely hearts. Thank you. So Carrie, is that a picture of you when you were younger? Like, is that college maybe? That's so cute. Alon, thanks for the lovely hands. Clap applause. Thanks, Trevor. I'm glad it sounds good in your iPods. That's awesome. I'm really enjoying still very much using the reverb. It's really quite nice. I really like it. So I think it just gives it a richness and a depth that it just didn't have before. So yay for reverb. So yeah, thanks Mike for saying you love this one. I really had I've had a tough week. It's been tough. 17. Wow. That's awesome. It's been tough between still on COVID lockdown and smoke. And then I've also had a headache for 3 days. We had a clear day today, though. For the first time, we actually sat in our backyard. It was like, but so I was like, okay, I'm doing mellow music, but I am planning to do the train song at the end. So there's one upbeat song. So almost all mellow music. So how are you guys doing? If anyone wants to share more or anything. Oh, right. That's so cool. But don't you worry, aren't those the ones that don't have a wire, right? Carrie. Can't they? So I have found one time when we were in a store, we found an AirPod. Aren't those the ones without wires laying on the ground? Because they can fall out and you won't find them. Do you worry about that? Are we talking about the same thing? Is that what they are, AirPods, where they just sit in your ears and there's nothing to hold on to them if they fall? Anyway, be careful with them. That would get me paranoid. Plus, I worry a little bit about the Bluetooth and the going straight in the ear. You know, I know it's, probably low risk, but we don't know what we don't know yet. It's not enough. Yeah, so they don't just fall out. They stay in pretty well, sounds like. All right, so I'm thinking of doing TikTok. I've actually already done a couple songs. So I started with, it was long ago. What time is it? Oh, wow. And then I did The Sun on the Sea. Oh, guys, I'm starting to yawn. It's not good. I'm so tired. The reason I have a headache is because I woke up at 5 a.m. almost every day for the past 3 days. And I'm like, come on. And the day before yesterday when I woke up, I had the headache from not getting enough sleep. So then it's even harder to go back to sleep. Vicious cycle. Ooh, thanks for some emoticons, Alon. How are you doing? If you feel like sharing, no worries if not. Yes. Yeah, I hear you. But they talk about when you're sticking it in your ear versus like an over the ear. But I'm not saying there's definitive proof that there's a problem, but I just feel a little concerned. I'm very risk averse, so, whatevs. My bigger worry would be about them falling, honestly, but I'm sure they're very nice to not have to worry about wires tangled. All right, let's do TikTok. TikTok. I will find the song and hopefully get through it. Carrie. Yes. You have brain cells. You're a very smart cookie, Carrie. Yes, that is probably partly the case. Yeah, for sure. Low battery on my iPad. That's okay. All right. TikTok is a song for those who have not heard it. Just a fun little quick song, a fun haunting song that I wrote with one simple message, which is to remind myself that I do not have endless time. They're easier to hide at work. But are they really? Because I've seen people on TV being interviewed with them, and for guys, it looks like they have like white earrings on, which is fine. But it's like it's a look, How do you hide that? I guess if you have long enough hair. Now, COVID hair, the 70s are coming back in our state, at least, because a lot of guys aren't getting their hair cut. Maybe you could hide them under hair or thick sideburns. But yeah, you're right. You would see the wires probably more easily. All right, tick tock. Oh wow, I have the guitar way too loud for this. With a mask on. That's, if you've got the mask on, and you could kind of tuck them in there and they could hide under the mask straps. Very good. Very clever. Where are you working these days, Trevor? Tick tock, on goes the clock. Tick tock, on goes the clock. That's right. The time it is passing, where does it go? Hold on to it now, or you'll never know. 'Cause tick tock, on goes the clock. Tick tock, on goes the clock. No need to fear or mania, all that you need is now and here. 'Cause tick tock, on goes the clock. Tick tock, on goes the clock. Your chance is now, you know how, before it is time to take your bow. 'Cause tick tock, on goes the clock. Tick tock, on goes the clock. Do what you want, it will not wait. Grab it now, don't hesitate. 'Cause tick tock, on goes the clock. Tick tock, on goes the clock. Your time is now, I'll show you how. Do what you can, I'll lend you a hand. Come up here, the beauty is so clear. You can do it now, Vince. I'll show you how we can make a plan. Just give me your hand. 'Cause tick tock, on goes the clock. Tick tock, on goes the clock. Tick tock, before your stops. A little too haunting for COVID times, maybe. But just meant as a reminder. So good to see you, Vince. Just to not, if I'm when in doubt, I still wait. But once I'm not in doubt, I just am having generalized fear, or I'm just putting things off to remind myself I don't have forever. Sad truth. So guys, I hope you are all well. I hope things have not been as difficult for you in your state as they have been for me in my state. And I can't really complain personally. Things could be a lot worse, but they have been pretty darn awful. Yeah. So I'm gonna end. I'm so glad you're here, Mike, because the last couple times I've done train, or at least the last time I did it, you were not here. So yay. Hey, Alon, I see you there on YouTube. When did you hop over there? Sorry I missed that earlier. Shoot. All right, so let's do train. I'm gonna take it out of here, see if this doesn't pop my headache to the next level. I'll try to sing it in a very mellow way. Nah. It'll be fine. Let's see. Train, train, hoo, hoo, chugga, 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 train, train, hoo, hoo, chugga, chug. I see a train, it's going down the tracks. I'm afraid that it won't come back. Train, train, hoo, hoo, chugga, 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 train, train, hoo, hoo, chugga, chug. Woohoo! It's going farther than my eyes can see. Hey, the train, wait for me. Train, train, woo, woo, chugga, 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 train, train, woo, woo, chugga, chug. It's no use, it's too far gone. Now I'm just left here singing this song. Train, train, woo, woo, chugga, 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 train, train, woo, woo, chugga, chug. Train, train, woo, woo, chugga, 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 train, train, woo, woo, chugga, chug. So glad you were able to be here for that. Yes, I know he is running a very important page that I try to remember to share on. Oh, I do it maybe every 5th time. Periscope Musicians and Friends, a valuable community resource. If you're looking for good new musicians, check it out. Check out the recommendations. Mike is very diligent working on that. And I know, Mike, you've had a lot of other things going on as well. House repairs, excuse me. God. Thanks, Mike. Thanks, everybody. It's good to see. It's kind of like the old gang. It's very nice to have you all here at once. So nice to see you. Hey, who's doing those cute hearts there? Is that you, Terry, there on Facebook? Thank you. My eyes aren't directly looking at Facebook. I can see Periscope hearts. Whoops, right there. But I can't always see the Facebook hearts. I just got too many screens. You know what I mean? All right. Trevor, Carrie, Mike, Terry, there's a little rhyme there. And a COVID test? Oh my goodness, Mike. Message me. Message me. That's more than a little concerning. Tell me more. Message me. You're welcome. Thank you, Carrie, for being with me. Thanks, you guys. It makes my day. Makes my week. For those who do not know, I come on most weekdays between, I'm now saying 5:15 and 6:15 for like 30 to 40 minutes or so. I do my own songs, 99% my own. And yeah, please come on live when you can, replay when you must. It's all appreciated either way. For anyone new, I hope you consider following and sharing. And until I see you next time, have a good one. Please stay safe. Please stay well. Mentally healthy and physically healthy. Not easy these days. Take care, everyone. Bye. Good night, Terry. Take care, everyone. Bye.